I've been putting this off for about a week now. It's not my hike anymore. It's my brother's hike. I started at Amicalola on Sunday the 28th, and 3 days later I was in Neal's Gap waiting for my son and my son-in-law to come down off the mountain. And when my son came down, he crossed the road holding out his phone. He said, "Call Mom now." So I called my wife, and she told me that my brother, who'd been in the hospital since July with heart and kidney problems, had taken a turn for the worse, and the doctors called the family to gather and that they would try to keep him alive till the family got there. So I started calling all my brothers and sisters and said, "Okay, look, I'll meet you guys there." And they all said, "No, don't do it. You won't make it in time anyway." So I kept going. And the following Saturday, March 5th, I was at the top of Georgia Hostel, and they had Wi-Fi there, and I got a text from my wife to call her. So I went to the common area at the hostel where the Wi-Fi was the strongest, and I did a FaceTime, and she informed me that he had passed away a couple hours earlier. And it hit me hard. Hit me real hard. And I don't know why, because we weren't that close. In fact, there was times when we were downright antagonistic with each other. Yeah, we're siblings, man. Came from a big family. There were 6 kids. But it really hit me hard. I think it was just a realization that this is my generation now. That's all of a sudden we're mortal. We're not immortal anymore. And I felt kind of lost. But the staff at the top of Georgia Hostel, they were there, and they obviously saw that I was very distraught, and they were very kind. They really helped me a lot with some real heartfelt sympathies and helped me get through the next few minutes till I gathered myself, and then I was okay. But I was kind of weepy there for a few weeks. For a week, 10 days, 2 weeks. I would be hiking alone, and all of a sudden I'd just get overwhelmed with this emotion. Until I was going along one day, and I hadn't acquired a trail name yet. I didn't know what it was, and I had one in my back pocket to use in case. And I kind of used it for about a half a day. Told people that, yeah, this is my trail name, but it just didn't feel right. And I was walking one day, and it just dawned on me, hey, take his nickname. And his nickname was Apples from the time he was a kid. There's some story about him and a big bushel of apples. I guess he sampled every apple in the basket. He was a little kid, and my dad hung the name Apples on him. So everybody in town knows him as Apples. But there was an incident about 20 years ago with this young guy in town, and I'll tell you that story anyway. But the young guy called him Applejack, and ever since then, I refer to him as Applejack. So my trail name is Applejack. And when I decided that, it really lifted a burden off my shoulder. Everything seemed okay, and I really kind of turned the corner in the mourning process there. And a couple of days later, when I got to a place where I got a cell phone signal, I was talking to his wife, my sister-in-law, and I said, "Look, if you want, I'll, get a little thing and I'll wear it around my neck and I'll take him with me." And she said, "Oh, that would be great." So she did that, and here it is, right here. So a little bit of my brother's in there, and I got home Thursday night, got a look at it, I thought it was great. It was perfect size. and I made this lanyard for it, and it's been around my neck ever since. So, and I'll take him with me to Maine. And hopefully, that'll be some incentive for me to actually do it in case I have a tough time. And so that's my story. Like I said, it's not my hike anymore. It's his hike, and I'm taking him. I'm just the mechanism to get my brother up to the mountaintops, because he did not live that kind of lifestyle. He was more a man of leisure, if you know what I'm saying. And he would never do this, but he's going to do it now. So I'm getting ready to get back on the trail here in a day or two. I'm really itching to get back on the trail. I've been not wasting a week, but I've been cooling my heels for a week here, and it's time to get back. And hopefully I have a new phone by then, and my video updates will be a lot more timely. That's what I'm counting on. I don't know if it's going to work out that way, but hopefully they will be more timely. So this is Applejack signing off. See you later.